Today, we remember the legendary American actors and iconic celebrities we sadly lost. From unforgettable Hollywood stars to beloved entertainers who inspired millions, their legacy will continue to live on through their movies, talent, and timeless memories. In this video, we pay tribute to the famous faces who passed away today and celebrate the incredible impact they left on the world of entertainment. Rest in peace to these legends. They may be gone, but they will never be forgotten. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel, so without wasting any time, let's get started.
Jonathan Owens is an American professional football player whose determination, perseverance, and resilience have made him one of the National Football League's most inspiring success stories. Known for his athleticism and relentless work ethic, Owens has built a successful career as a safety despite entering the league as an undrafted free agent. Born on July 22, 1995, in St. Louis, Missouri, Owens developed a passion for football at an early age. He played college football at Missouri Western State University, where he became one of the program's standout defensive players. His impressive performances earned attention from NFL scouts, although he was not selected in the 2018 NFL Draft. Following the draft, Owens signed with the Arizona Cardinals as an undrafted free agent. Although injuries slowed the beginning of his professional career, he remained committed to achieving his dream. His perseverance eventually paid off as he earned opportunities with the Houston Texans, where he established himself as a reliable and hard-hitting defensive back. Owens later continued his NFL journey with the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears, demonstrating his versatility and value on defense and special teams. In 2025, he joined the Indianapolis Colts, continuing his career as one of the league's respected veteran safeties. Off the field, Owens is widely recognized for his relationship with Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast in history. The couple married in 2023 and have become one of the most admired sports couples in the United States, frequently supporting each other's careers while inspiring fans with their dedication, humility, and commitment. Throughout his NFL career, Jonathan Owens has earned respect not only for his athletic ability, but also for his resilience in overcoming setbacks. His journey from an undrafted college player to a successful NFL veteran serves as an inspiration to aspiring athletes everywhere. Today, Jonathan Owens continues to build his legacy through hard work, perseverance, and excellence on and off the football field, proving that determination and belief in oneself can overcome even the greatest obstacles. The Australian entertainment community was saddened by the death of Daniel Hidden, a talented magician who was found dead on June 24, 2026, at the age of 26, following a multi-day search. His passing shocked fans, fellow performers, and the magic community, bringing an untimely end to the career of a rising entertainer known for his charisma and original performances. Daniel Hidden built a growing reputation as one of Australia's most exciting young magicians. According to his official website, he was celebrated for his saucy showmanship and original routines of outstanding deceptions, combining comedy, audience interaction, and sleight of hand into unforgettable live performances. His unique style earned him a loyal following and frequent appearances at events across Australia. Hidden was last seen at approximately 3 a.m. on June 14th in Broadbeach, a suburb on the Gold Coast, Queensland. After he was reported missing, authorities launched an extensive search involving police, emergency services, and volunteers. The search concluded tragically when his body was discovered on June 24th, bringing an end to nearly 2 weeks of uncertainty for his family, friends, and supporters. At the time of the announcement, authorities confirmed that Daniel Hidden had died, but the official cause of death had not yet been publicly released. His family requested privacy as they mourned the loss of their beloved son, friend, and performer. Following news of his death, tributes poured in from fellow magicians, entertainers, and fans who remembered Hidden for his infectious energy, creative talent, and passion for bringing wonder to audiences. Many described him as a gifted performer whose enthusiasm for magic inspired both aspiring magicians and those who experienced his shows. Although his life was tragically short, Daniel Hidden made a meaningful impact on Australia's live entertainment scene through his originality, humour, and dedication to his craft. His performances brought amazement and joy to countless people, ensuring that his legacy will continue to be remembered within the magic community and by everyone who had the privilege of seeing him perform. Ana Clara de Souza Rocha was a Brazilian digital creator and social media influencer whose engaging lifestyle content and practical advice for aspiring creators earned her a dedicated online following. Her life was tragically cut short on June 21, 2026, when she died in a car accident at the age of 27. Known to more than 32,000 followers on Instagram, Ana Clara built a growing presence by sharing her daily life, fashion, beauty tips, and guidance for those looking to become successful content creators. Her authentic personality and relatable posts helped her connect with thousands of people across Brazil. According to Brazilian news outlet G1, the fatal accident occurred in Volta Redonda, a municipality in the state of Rio de Janeiro. Authorities reported that Ana Clara lost control of her vehicle, which overturned on the roadway. Emergency responders arrived at the scene, but she did not survive the crash. News of her sudden passing spread quickly across social media, where followers, fellow influencers, and friends expressed their grief and shared heartfelt tributes. Many remembered her as a positive, hard-working, and inspiring young woman who encouraged others to pursue their creative ambitions. Ana Clara's influence extended beyond entertainment. Through her content, she motivated aspiring influencers by sharing practical advice about content creation, personal branding, and building an online presence. Her willingness to share both successes and challenges made her a trusted voice among her audience. Although her career was still in its early stages, Ana Clara de Souza Rocha left a meaningful impact on the Brazilian digital community. Her creativity, optimism, and dedication to inspiring others will continue to be remembered by the thousands of people whose lives she touched through her content. Wagner Rocha is a Brazilian submission grappler, Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitor, and former professional mixed martial artist who has earned international recognition for his aggressive grappling style and achievements in combat sports. Best known for his success in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and submission grappling, Rocha has built a reputation as one of the sport's most accomplished competitors. Born on June 6, 1982 in Brazil, Rocha began training in Brazilian jiu-jitsu at a young age and quickly developed into a highly skilled grappler. His technical ability, relentless pressure, and submission-oriented style helped him rise through the ranks of international competition, where he earned victories over many of the world's top athletes. Rocha successfully transitioned into mixed martial arts, MMA, competing in the featherweight division against elite opponents. During his professional MMA career, he fought in several major promotions, showcasing the grappling expertise that became his trademark. His ability to control opponents on the ground and finish fights with submissions earned him respect throughout the MMA community. One of the defining accomplishments of Rocha's career came in 2017 when he captured the Combat Jiu-Jitsu World's Lightweight Championship. The title further established him as one of the leading competitors in the rapidly growing discipline of combat jiu-jitsu which combines traditional submission grappling with open-hand striking on the ground. Beyond competition, Rocha has become a respected coach and instructor, sharing his knowledge with students around the world. Through seminars, training camps, and his academy, he has helped develop the next generation of Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioners and mixed martial artists. Known for his discipline, determination, and passion for martial arts, Wagner Rocha continues to influence the sport both as a competitor and as a mentor. His career reflects years of dedication to excellence and a commitment to advancing the art of grappling. Today, Wagner Rocha is recognized as one of Brazil's accomplished combat sports athletes, leaving a lasting impact on Brazilian jiu-jitsu, submission grappling, and mixed martial arts through his achievements, teaching, and competitive spirit. The people of Timor-Leste and the international community mourned the passing of Francisco Guterres, widely known as Lu Olo, who died on June 21, 2026, at the age of 71. A respected statesman and longtime advocate for his nation's independence, Guterres dedicated his life to public service and played a vital role in shaping the modern history of Timor-Leste. Born on September 7, 1954, Guterres became actively involved in the struggle for East Timor's independence at a young age. As a prominent member of Revolutionary Front for an Independent East Timor, Fretilin, he emerged as one of the country's most influential political leaders during its journey toward sovereignty and democracy. Following Timor-Leste's independence in 2002, Guterres was elected as the first president of the National Parliament, serving from 2002 to 2007. In that role, he helped establish the country's democratic institutions and worked to strengthen parliamentary governance during the nation's formative years. In 2017, Guterres was elected the sixth president of Timor-Leste, serving until 2022. During his presidency, he focused on promoting national unity, democratic stability, and economic development while representing the country on the international stage. His leadership reflected a lifelong commitment to peace, constitutional governance, and the well-being of the Timorese people. Throughout his political career, Lu Olo earned respect for his dedication to public service and his role in guiding Timor-Leste through important moments in its history. Colleagues and citizens alike admired his humility, perseverance, and unwavering commitment to the ideals of independence and democracy. Following news of his passing, tributes poured in from political leaders, international organizations, and citizens across Timor-Leste, honoring his decades of service and his contributions to the nation's development. Many remembered him as one of the architects of the country's democratic future and a symbol of resilience during challenging times. Francisco Guterres leaves behind an enduring legacy of leadership, patriotism, and service. His contributions to Timor-Leste's independence, democratic institutions, and national progress will continue to inspire future generations, ensuring that his place in the nation's history will never be forgotten.
Tippi Hedren, the Hollywood icon who turned fame into a lifelong mission of compassion. Part 1, Introduction, Early Life and Background, and Career Beginnings. Introduction. Few actresses have lived a life as fascinating, courageous, and inspiring as Tippi Hedren. Best known for her unforgettable performances in Alfred Hitchcock's suspense classics The Birds, 1963, and Marnie, 1964, Hedren became one of Hollywood's brightest stars almost overnight. Yet her remarkable story extends far beyond the silver screen. While many performers spend their lives pursuing awards and fame, Hedren eventually devoted herself to something much greater, protecting endangered wild animals and inspiring generations through her humanitarian work. Born Natalie K. Hedren on January 19, 1930, in New Ulm, Minnesota, she would grow from a shy Midwestern girl into one of the most recognizable actresses of the 1960s. Her striking beauty, graceful presence, and natural elegance captured the attention of audiences around the world. More importantly, however, her strength of character allowed her to withstand some of the greatest challenges of her career while emerging with dignity and purpose. For many movie lovers, Hedren's name immediately brings to mind terrifying flocks of birds attacking innocent people in Alfred Hitchcock's masterpiece The Birds. The film remains one of the most influential thrillers ever made and helped redefine the horror genre. Her performance combined vulnerability with resilience, making audiences deeply invested in her character's struggle for survival. She followed this success with another Hitchcock film, Marnie, where she demonstrated remarkable emotional depth opposite Sean Connery. Although her Hollywood career never followed the trajectory many expected after those early triumphs, Hedren refused to let disappointment define her life. Instead, she reinvented herself time and again. She worked in television, independent films, humanitarian causes, and eventually became one of the world's leading advocates for the protection of big cats and exotic wildlife. In founding the Shambhala Preserve, she created a sanctuary that has rescued and cared for lions, tigers, leopards, and other magnificent animals for decades. Her influence extends beyond cinema. Hedren also played an unexpected but historically significant role in helping introduce the modern nail salon industry to the United States by training Vietnamese refugee women in professional manicuring during the 1970s. Today, millions of Vietnamese Americans working in the beauty industry trace part of that remarkable history back to her generosity and compassion. Throughout her long life, Tippi Hedren has demonstrated that true success is not measured solely by awards, fame, or wealth. Instead, it is measured by resilience, kindness, integrity, and the willingness to use one's influence to improve the lives of others. Her journey reminds us that the most enduring legacies are often built not in front of cameras, but through acts of courage and compassion. Early life and background. A Midwestern beginning. Tippi Hedren was born Natalie K. Hedren on January 19, 1930, in New Ulm, Minnesota, a small city known for its strong German heritage. Growing up during the years surrounding the Great Depression shaped her understanding of hard work, humility, and perseverance. Her nickname Tippi originated from her father, who affectionately called her Tupsa, a Swedish word meaning little sweetheart. Over time, this evolved into Tippi, the name that would eventually become famous worldwide. Her father, Bernard Carl Hedren, worked as a successful general store owner, while her mother, Dorothea Henrietta Eckhart Hedren, devoted herself to raising the family. Together, they created a loving household where kindness, discipline, and respect were deeply valued. Although the family was not wealthy by Hollywood standards, they provided a stable and supportive environment that encouraged confidence and independence. Childhood dreams. As a child, Tippi displayed remarkable curiosity about the world. She loved animals from an early age, often showing more fascination with nature than with glamorous lifestyles. She was known as quiet, polite, and observant. Rather than constantly seeking attention, she preferred watching people and understanding their emotions. These qualities would later become valuable tools in her acting career, allowing her to portray complex characters with subtle emotional depth. Teachers frequently noticed her intelligence and maturity. Friends remembered her as gentle yet determined, someone who possessed quiet confidence rather than loud ambition. Discovering modeling. Everything began to change when she entered her teenage years. At the age of 14, a local department store photographer noticed her extraordinary appearance. Standing tall with elegant features and natural poise, she immediately attracted attention. This chance encounter led to her first modeling opportunities. Although she had never imagined becoming a professional model, she quickly adapted to the fashion industry. Photographers appreciated her calm demeanor and expressive face. Soon after, her family relocated to California, opening even greater opportunities. Living closer to Los Angeles introduced her to America's growing entertainment industry. Education and personal growth. Despite entering modeling at a young age, Hedren continued pursuing her education. She attended local schools while balancing photo shoots and commercial assignments. Learning to manage professional responsibilities alongside schoolwork taught her discipline that would later prove invaluable during demanding film productions. Unlike many aspiring actresses, she never aggressively chased Hollywood fame during her teenage years. Instead, modeling became her primary profession. She gradually developed confidence before cameras, learning posture, movement, facial expression, and professionalism. These experiences unknowingly became the perfect training ground for future acting roles. Entering the modeling world. During the 1950s, Tippi Hedren became one of America's most successful fashion models. She appeared in magazine advertisements, television commercials, department store campaigns, and national marketing promotions. Her elegance made her particularly popular among advertisers promoting luxury products. Unlike many models whose careers were short-lived, Hedren established a reputation for reliability and professionalism. Photographers admired her ability to communicate emotion with subtle expressions rather than exaggerated poses. She represented sophistication rather than glamour alone. By the late 1950s, she had become a familiar face in American advertising. Although acting opportunities occasionally appeared, modeling remained her principal career. Ironically, one television commercial would soon change her life forever. Marriage and motherhood. While building her modeling career, Tippi also experienced significant personal milestones. She married actor Peter Griffith. In 1957, they welcomed a daughter who would later become one of Hollywood's most beloved actresses, Melanie Griffith. Balancing motherhood with a demanding modeling schedule required extraordinary dedication. Despite professional commitments, Hedren remained deeply involved in raising her daughter. Those close to the family often described her as a caring and protective mother. She encouraged Melanie's creativity while also teaching independence and responsibility. Although her marriage eventually ended, Hedren remained committed to providing stability for her daughter. Years later, Melanie Griffith would become an Academy Award-nominated actress, and Hedren would proudly watch another generation of performers emerge through granddaughter Dakota Johnson. The commercial that changed everything. Life often changes through unexpected moments. For Tippi Hedren, that moment came in 1961. She appeared in an elegant television commercial promoting a soft drink. The advertisement lasted only a short time. Yet someone extraordinarily influential happened to watch it. That viewer was legendary director Alfred Hitchcock. Already famous for classics such as Rear Window, Vertigo, North by Northwest, and Psycho, Hitchcock constantly searched for fresh talent. When he saw Hedren's commercial, he immediately noticed something different. It wasn't merely her beauty. It was her composure, her expressions, her mystery. She possessed exactly the qualities he envisioned for the leading role in his upcoming film. Hitchcock arranged a meeting. For Hedren, it seemed almost unbelievable. One ordinary commercial had suddenly opened the door to Hollywood. Preparing for Hollywood. Meeting Alfred Hitchcock represented both an incredible opportunity and an enormous challenge. At the time, Hedren had little acting experience. She was primarily known as a successful model. Recognizing this, Hitchcock arranged extensive acting lessons, voice coaching, movement training, camera rehearsals, wardrobe preparation, and script analysis. For months, she studied every aspect of filmmaking. Rather than rushing into production, Hitchcock wanted to mold his newest discovery carefully. His mentorship introduced Hedren to professional cinema at the highest possible level. She learned camera positioning, emotional timing, dialogue delivery, and dramatic restraint. Every lesson strengthened her confidence. Every rehearsal prepared her for one of the most demanding film debuts in Hollywood history. Becoming Hitchcock's new star, Hollywood quickly became fascinated by Hitchcock's mysterious new leading lady. Entertainment magazines began publishing articles asking one simple question: who is Tippi Hedren? Unlike many actresses who spent years climbing through small supporting roles, Hedren was preparing to debut directly under one of cinema's greatest directors. Expectations were enormous. Industry insiders predicted she might become Hollywood's next Grace Kelly. The pressure was immense. Yet Hedren remained calm. She understood that extraordinary opportunities required extraordinary dedication. She focused entirely on preparation rather than fame. Little did she know that her very first starring role would become one of the greatest suspense films ever made and change both her life and cinematic history forever. End of Part 1. In Part 2, we'll explore Tippi Hedren's breakthrough in The Birds, her acclaimed performance in Marnie, her complicated professional relationship with Alfred Hitchcock, her later film and television career, her family life, and the challenges that reshaped her journey.